All I have to say, everyone, is yes! College Football 26, finally here. Welcome into the first episode of our Blue Hens Dynasty. Here we go, getting into some of the teams, and in College Football 26, got two new teams added in. Got Missouri State, the worst overall team in the entire game. They're 65 overall. Jesus, they would have been an insane team to rebuild. Delaware's not that much better. I think they're 70 overall. So, Mississippi State. Some of the other teams that I did think of for this, but were ultimately a little bit would have been maybe too easy to rebuild, or, you know, I just didn't really think they were a good fit. NC State was definitely one of them. And then, going throughout here, I thought about Miami too. They're just too good. Any team that's in the top 25, like Texas A&M, thought about them. They did not make the cut. UCLA, old dynasty. It was so fun while it lasted. Virginia Tech, I thought for Enter Sandman. Thought that'd be pretty fun. Washington, I did think about for a little bit. But ultimately, I did decide on University of Delaware. We're going to be playing as the one-star Blue Hens, a complete switch from our UCLA Dynasty, where we already had a couple stars, and I think they were like an 80 overall. So this will really be building them from the ground up. And then we're just going to start off with head coach Ryan Carty. If he doesn't end up working out, we'll create our own coach, but he's a real head coach, and he's in the game, so I say, why not? Let's play with him. Alright. And we are officially starting our dynasty. Got awarded some coaching points, too, for the pre-order. Love to see it. Oh, this is going to be fun. I know it is a little unfair to start with 100 coaching points, but I say, screw it, you know. Pre-ordered the game, so why not? And it looks like Ryan Carty is more of an architect type guy. Doesn't really focus much on recruiting, stuff like that. So we will check out some of his stuff. He's got decent stats in the motivator game. Some good stuff for the passing. Upgrades for trust boosts for O-line recruits when I current. Alright, that's not bad. I'll invest some points into these. Offensive line, linebacker. They have the updated positions in the game now as well. Should be making it easier. And then let's check out some of the other stuff. Like tactician. Boost. Okay, so this just kind of boosts our stats for each player. And okay, so we'll get some going for our linemen. Now they get the boost on pass blocking and impact blocking. Get some stuff going for the defensive line. And I just want to be a very well-rounded coach. I feel like that's very important. Kicker, there we go. Yes, I'm gonna get that boosted up, because you guys, if you remember UCLA Dynasty, Team Begani, we could not hit shit. We couldn't even hit 20-yarder sometimes. Like, it's so bad. So we'll get our players in the position to succeed. Alright, that's cool. This boosts their stats a decent amount. And starting off with a 70 overall team, we are going to need all the help that we can get. Purchase upgrades for offensive linemen here. Okay. We'll take that. And we don't have any more coaching points to spend, so we'll save them up. And then I say. I don't have enough. Okay. But I can also do those. I'm definitely going to get recruiter up. That's important to me. We will check out the updated recruiting. Now we have our targets right up there, which is really nice. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so we need everything, pretty much, yeah. 0 out of 10 quarterbacks. And I like this guy right here. 3-star Brady Hunt, 5th interest for us. We may have to end up recruiting some of these 1-star guys too. Bro, if I have to hear the narrator talk again, I swear I turned the volume all the way down for him, but still. Heath Mevis. DT. I need DT, but I don't have good interest in this. Avery Bajan. That's pretty good. We need running back. We got left tackle. Bradley Moore. Interesting. I like the guys that are more interested in coming to our school. Dylan Ali. I mean, we might have to end up just starting off with some of these 1-stars. The highest we can get right now is the 3-star. So, Fino, add Levi Hennessy, linebacker. I'm not gonna add him. Alec Hawker, Cam DeMarco, edge rusher. Who knows? Maybe these 1-star guys could be something. I don't know. Trey Smith. Brendan Dunham. I don't know. I have to like look through them sometimes and see. Keelan Hook. Reggie Elam looks decent. 6 interest as well is good. Ooh. Josh Boss. 3-star quarterback, 3rd interest. It depends on what their names are too. I know that sounds so stupid, but I mean, I can also change the names if I need to. But Josh Boss does look pretty good. Nate Denson, interest. Go in and like sort by position too. So we want to run up some quarterbacks to see who has the highest interest in us. Listen, David Obomano. Ripple. Right there. See, I like a guy like Isaac Thompson there. 8th interest. Yeah, he is. Alright, Darian or Drake. Nah. Right, I've just kind of been going down the list and looking at what we need. Fullback, I'm not crazy into. Threw a couple of receivers on there. A couple of centers and tackles and guards. And I'm looking at some of the DTs here. A couple of guys I like. Brian Byler. And the thing is, we have to add on extra because we're not going to be able to get all these guys most likely. Looking through. Honestly, nothing crazy. Ooh, Adrian Leonard. The outside linebackers here. Oh, I ran out of space. I'll take some guys off. Alright, so we're getting into it now. We have a couple of these guys. I'm quite interested in our school. I'm gonna kind of move them around. Throw all these 3-star guys at the top. We don't even have any 4-stars we can look at yet. I do like Reggie Elam. Because we're going to target the crap out of these guys, and then some of the 1-stars and stuff I'll have down at the bottom. I'll target them a little bit. But mostly. And I like Isaac Thompson here as well. Quarterback, JUCO quarterback. JUCO you got to watch out for a little bit, but at the same time, if he's a good player, that's all that really matters. So, the guard. Just kind of moving people around on this board. The 1-stars and the 2-stars down at the bottom. Twyman can go up here. Looks pretty interesting. David Kiaho, the Will linebacker. And this guy too, Matt Castillo, caught my eye. Kevin Carrion too. Just gonna changing our board up a little bit. Now with the 450 hours that we got, we can go in. Start offering some scholarships to these guys. I do like Adrian Leonard. Definitely should have checked him out a little bit before. He's not a stud. That's okay. I'll still offer him. I'm not gonna get a lot of studs early on. David Kiaho. Let's see. Not bad. There's a scholarship from him. Most of these players I'm going to just give scholarships to. Brady Hunt. Block shedding not good. It looks like he's more of a pure rusher. Twyman, who has no interest in us. Let's gun for him a little bit. Take a little bit of a chance on him. He's a nice looking guard. We're number 3 for Avery Bajent. And he is a DT gap specialist. They added more archetypes, which is cool. East/West playmaker. I'm interested in Reggie Elam. He's not a stud either. Damn. We'll take what we can get. If he's a 3-star and he commits to us, I'll take it. Matt Higgins, I like a lot too. 89 Excel. It's decent. And finally, I just want to check out Isaac Thompson. Alright, he's nothing special, but at the same time, it'll be good to get some type of quarterback in the room. The rest of them, I might just end up offering some scholarships. Get our name out there a little bit, so we can see if any of these guys want to join UDEL. And I might scout a little bit more. We'll go in and check our schedule as well. Looks like we're playing FCS East. I don't even know what... They changed the teams up a little bit. I don't know what that is, really. But we're playing FCS East. Week 0, we don't play anyone. We're at Delaware Stadium. Then Colorado. 9-4 record last year. That's going to be a tough matchup. Then UConn. It's a tough matchup, too. FIU, we stand a chance against them. But think about it. We're a 67 overall team. We're going to get our asses kicked in a lot of these matchups. West Kentucky, Jack State, Middleton, Liberty, Louisiana. See, those are winnable games. Even Wake Forest, we could win. UTEP. Alright, so down the stretch here, we have some easier games. West Kentucky, not that easy. Colorado, UConn, not that easy. But the FCS East game, should be able to win that as well. But it really depends. Wait, I did want to go... That's ours. There's the preseason top 25. Pretty good. I definitely did think about Texas Tech too, to take them over, but they're a top 25 ranked team, so who knows? Could be a future dynasty. I want to see a coach. I just want to see how Delaware's done in the past. I won't even tell me. I don't think they've really done very good. But that is all about to change, because we are about to take over, and after I get into... here's Heisman Watch, so... Cool, alright. After I get into the depth chart, we're going to get into our first game of the season, and hopefully we can beat FCS East, right? Alright, so let's check it out. We got quarterback Zach Marker, senior, 74 overall. Nothing special there. Blake Brown, Jr. God, this room sucks. Braden Streeter is the only one that really has a chance here, and EJ Arshiel Jr., who I really like. It looks like he's maybe redshirted. No. See, I mean, he's bottom of the depth chart. I'm just gonna let him sit, chill. But freshman from Tampa, Florida, looks very nice. Could end up redshirting him. I'm gonna have to redshirt too before we start this first game. Jonathan Silver, just gonna say, senior, 81 overall. He's also a star as well. Let's play. Here's some details on him. Deal breakers, brand exposure. So there's our Delaware uniforms, looking very nice. And he is a normal development trait, develops abnormally, but I think still like he's got a star up there. So. Saeed St. Fleur, junior, sophomore Greg Spiller, I love the red. Daniel McConaughey. Nobody really crazy good out here. Got Jake Thaw, wide receiver, senior. God, these are all so low overalls. Max Patterson, Kerry Kelly, Sean Wilson. He looks pretty nice. Only a sophomore, 73 overall. Really, Nick Tyree, sophomore. Some of these guys down here don't look bad. As we check out the tight end room, Jake Brettel. This is a guy we can build around. Sophomore, redshirt sophomore, 75 overall. Elijah Sessoms and Connor Woodhoff. Yeah, they're both seniors. Can't really build much around them. It's just crazy looking at that one-star, man. Only one-star team taking over. We're going to do good things with Delaware, though. I'm really excited. Junior Anwar O'Neal looks decent. This is my first time seeing the players too. I just wanted to check them all out and see what they're looking like. It'll be really crazy along the offensive line. The freshman center, Deion Dotson, could be somebody to build around. Freshman right here, Cade Wentworth. He's already been redshirted though, so. Patrick Shubb, senior. Like, a lot of seniors who are just very low overalls. And then Noah Rossahak could build around him. He looks interesting. Thomas Jamaski, senior from Moscow. A lot of these guys from Pennsylvania area, Delaware, Jersey. West Philadelphia, Keon Wright, the edge rusher. Sophomore looks like somebody we could build around. Matthews. Keaton Singleton, also a sophomore, looks like someone we could build around. Just right edge. Carson Shockley, sophomore, could build around him. Freshman Derek Malone. Keyshawn Hunter. That's a shitty D-tackle room. Really shitty. But could possibly build around Tree Scott down here. Here's the same linebackers. Nobody really crazy. Julius Courier. It's interesting. Gavin Mould. Mike Catino. Then we get Sam, Will, and Mike. Just a couple of guys, Sam, Will, and Mike. And like Matthews, Samari Blades could be something. God, this is just such a bad team. I'm just not used to it, but it's good, you know, starting from the bottom. Now we way up. Keontae Jenkins, Khalil Ali. Nobody really standing out to me right now. KT Sia, he looks pretty interesting, junior. The safety room looks pretty decent. Sophomore Kingsley Royal. My son Pollard. And then 74 overall senior kicker. And we have a sophomore, Skylar Shoulder, who is probably going to be the guy. Senior and then sophomore class. Yeah, like I said, not a crazy good team, but it's going to be fun. We'll start from the bottom and build them up, and we should get into our first game of the season. Alright, so I was going in to look for the next game, and look at our championship contender. Oh my. We are an F grade 135. That's gotta be the last possible grade that I can get for that. Jesus. And then I was looking at the recruiting update as well, and it does look like a couple of guys already. Just like deal breakers, Jermaine Tillman, Matt Holliday. Those are fine. First for Nate Denson, Brendan Durham, Marco Thompson second. First for Adrian Leonard and Matt Higgins, which is good. I'm going to keep putting some more hours into them as well. We start off with a bye week. This is a chance to really get our recruiting points up and look at showing that we're going up their board as well. I like that, the little up arrow. Avery Bajent, that's somebody I really do want to focus on. So I'm going to give him a decent amount. Before we do anything, I want to go down the board. Get rid of Matt Holliday and the other guys as well. Moving up these guys' boards, we've offered them scholarships. I did like Jermaine Tillman, but still. Daryl Bruner, we got to get on him immediately. Ohio is gunning for him. I like him. I'm instantly just going to send the house for him. I mean, it's a 2-star, but still. I'm going to send the house, but then chip off some points for him later on. Terrence Brink. And before I really go crazy on Daryl Bruner, I should probably scout him. Alright, maybe Daryl Bruner ain't worth all that. I'll give him 15. Alright, I've been going through, and I skipped over through the bye week, and Avery Bajent and Reggie Elam, we are still gunning for both these running backs. I'm going to invest a bit more. We got some more points to spend. I'm going to build a decent amount on Brady Hunt. These are 3 stars at the top. Got to invest heavily into them. Matt Higgins, Kevin Carrion, I really haven't put much into him yet. Do that now. We lost out on David Twyman. That's fine. Ooh, for Kevin Schifino, up to the top 5. That's a cool feature. You can sway. Be successful. Oh, they changed it a little bit. Success rate, medium. but we don't know enough about him yet to be able to do any of that. So, let's see. Isaac Thompson, also another guy I really want. Adrian Leonard. And that's all the points that we have for now. Hopefully we can gain on Kevin Carrion a little bit. Adrian Leonard get ahead, and I really want to get Isaac Thompson too. It's like the only really good quarterback that I saw. There's maybe one or two other ones. But yes, alright, August 28th, 6 p.m. Our first game of the season for the Delaware Blue Hens playing FCS East. Let's get right into it. I'm so excited to see this. Even have the weather up there, everything going on. I love the new scoreboard down there, and I'm so excited. Welcome to Delaware Stadium, ladies and gentlemen, for our first game of the season, playing the FCS East Judicials. Interesting new team in the game. Got rid of the ones from last year, I want to say. Add these ones in. Head coach Ryan Carty, right? Yep. KTCA, Jonathan Silver, our best players. They got two kind of no-name players. That's actually a pretty cool logo they got. 52 overall. Ooh. All right, we better beat them, and we're playing on All-American as well, so everybody knows. Automatic subs, and 9-yard gain, and Dorial O'Neal goes down for FCS East. Like I said, look at that scoreboard, man. That looks like an actual game scoreboard. I love it. They put so much into this game, you can tell. And I wasn't really that excited for it originally, but after I started looking into it more, I was like, damn, they're putting a lot of effort into this game and adding on a lot of the features. Stadium Pulse presented by Lowe's, so good game advertisements in here. I'm gonna make sure we stop them early. It's Cooper York, fullback. I like the little stat lines that come up. Man, they gotta add a lot of this stuff to Madden. So it's genuinely getting better. And, this is basically a mid-off for our first game, but they are a 67 overall, or we're a 67. They're a 52 overall. So we should be able to beat the brakes off of them. Any of these FCS teams, just not that good. There we go. Love to see it. Brock Ladler is their quarterback. And there we go. Played linebacker a little bit there, 4th and 6. We will get the ball back for our first offensive possession of the series. Very excited to see this. And oh my god, their punter is horrible. He's horrible. That's the worst punt I've ever seen in my whole life. Here are the Delaware uniforms. We got Jonathan Silver from Washington Township, New Jersey, 5'10", 200 pounds, 81 overall, one of our best players, and he's only an 81 overall, so just kind of tells you a lot. Him and JT Shea, two of our top guys. We kind of change the way. Interesting. Okay. They changed a couple of things. And we're going to start it off with marker, boom. And we're game. 10, 11 yards. Okay. From where we're going to start right now to Zach marker. Okay, they have the subs. So you can easily like sub in. This is something that I haven't really seen. That makes it a lot easier than having to go into your depth chart and sub players in and out. First play, Jonathan Silver is going to get. He's going to get a decent amount of yardage, 6 yards. We'll take it. Got to get used to the Delaware playbook. I'm so used to UCLA's. And I like that little play over there. Aggressive catch. Nope. It's going to be a hard one to make. Marco got Silver in the backfield there, and I like the crosser. Ooh. We are really bad. I'm I'm just going to go for it on 4th down for now. No, it's 4th and 4. We're at midfield, so this is a good place to go for it. I'm going to hit little boy there. God, our players are really... Oh my god, he didn't catch that? Ooh. We might be in for this game because that's like a routine catch, man. This is going to be hard. Like I said, building them up from the bottom. There's going to be a couple games in here where we get our asses kicked. FCS East is not going to be one of them. I can promise that I'm going to end up winning this game. Hopefully I won't look back and say, damn, I lied. Little halfback pitch in the backfield. Ooh, he hit a juke move on me. Damn. Jarvis May. 3rd and 2. FCS East actually able to push the ball down the field. Just gotta make a stop right here, right now. Right here, right now. There you go. Love to see it, and I want to see their kicker make a field goal. Said he's 74 overall. Stadium pulse isn't high. This should be pretty easy for him. And he misses a 20-yarder. Oh my god. I was literally just about to say, too, if we have to put them in a position to kick a field goal, they might just miss it. Oh my god, that's horrible. Dude, you're literally 20 yards away from the goalpost. Just makes me laugh. Just a little bit. I like X there. And I suddenly don't like X because, dang, our players have butterfingers, too. I do like Jake Brettle. Ooh, breaks the tackle, and still going! He's still going! That's Thor! Oh my god, we might have a breakaway play! Early in the Dynasty, touchdown, Blue Hens. Thor gets the very first one of the Dynasty. Love to see it. Yes! Just like routine little crosser play. Right across the middle, breaks a tackle, and goes all the way downfield. Wow. Jake Thaw, the senior, and he's a speedster, so, you know, it makes sense. Wow. What an awesome play. There we go. 2 plays, 80 yards. It only took a little bit of time. Send that ball back to FCS East. And after a really bad drive from Delaware, got the ball back, and they punted it, and this is where it landed. Like, it can't get much better than this. If only we didn't have butterfingers today. At the same time, I feel like we got this. And that Thaw touchdown is something else. Try to catch Jonathan Silver, and you can't. What a way to open the season. I mean, yeah, this is the season opener, the home opener. Jonathan Silver, touchdown for our running back, and a touchdown for Thaw, our wide receiver. Awesome. Once again, I was going to show it, but FCS East, you know, they just did nothing with the ball and then punted it and barely punted it away. So this is why they're such, they're 52 overall, so it's not going to be that hard to beat them. I was a little worried at first when we couldn't get much going, but look now, Jonathan Silver. It's very elusive. I like him a lot. 39 yards. Touchdown. No, I'm not talking to you, Siri. I don't think people are going to see me outside much anymore, or like in general, because I'm just going to be playing this game, honestly. Look at this. And amazing block, and he hits a little toe tap into the end zone. Another touchdown for Jonathan Silver. Well, this is how we should be playing. Joe Nathan Silver. Don't forget the name, number 27. Obviously, I miss TJ Harden and I miss playing that UCLA Dynasty, but I'm so very excited to play this Dynasty. And already, we got some playmakers out there who are probably going to look really bad when we play contending team, but we're playing FCS East, so looking very dominant. So I say cool. I'll take it. Alright, then we'll go through a defensive drive, show you how FCS East has been playing. I do like the little logo that EA made for them. It's very cool. But he's got a football in his hand. I was like, I don't even know what that is at first, but this is very fun. For our first game, too, we got a rainy game. At home fumble. Oh, almost got it. We did force a fumble, KT Say. Nice. Is it Shay or Say? CA. But yeah, rainy home game. That's what college football's all about, you know, these underdog matchups. Literally, if this was on TV, nobody's watching it, but we're out here playing the game. It's very exciting. You want to get that Delaware crowd building. You see, there's not many people in the stands. Watch us throughout the season. That might change. Who knows? I don't really expect much from our first year. Got to get those 3-star guys committed. I like a couple of them. And then we can start building up. Maybe get some 4-stars next season. Just a quarterback draw for Brock Ladler. See, that's what's been happening on every single drive. FCS East, and then the punter can't even. He's really bad. He's just kicking it that far every time. It's like they pick bro up off the street and say, "Can you punt a football?" He's like, "Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I can try." And then they were like, "All right, cool. You're on the team. Welcome." Ooh, amazing pancake block. Sets up for Jonathan Silver. Zach Marker having a really good game today, too. 119 touchdowns. Very fun first game. And that was not where I wanted to send that ball. Oh my god. You guys can blame me for that throw. That was so underthrown. It was actually horrible. I was aiming for the receiver who's all the way over the top. That's a lob pass where you have to throw it further up, and he just completely missed it. That was really bad. Give FCS East a chance, or maybe not. Dylan Trainer, TFL. We're still going. It's the end of the first half. That's him. Sack. There we go. I've seen a couple new animations as well in this game. Yeah, it doesn't even matter if we pick it, if we fumble the ball. Like, I don't really think they're gonna drive down the field. Okay, I'll take it. Decided I wanted to chuck the ball up for fun, you know, see what would happen. And Zach Marker surprisingly thrown with a cannon there. Actually, no, that's not even a cannon. It was so underthrown, so. But damn. Then a receiver, Patterson. I was like, all right, I'm going to aggress catch it. And he turns around to the underthrown ball and aggress catches it. Wow. For such a low overall, that is absolutely outstanding. So, cool. We moved down the field a decent amount. Punter actually had a pretty good kick. And see, I want that far. See, it's so underthrown. I've never seen a quarterback underthrow the ball so much. Just get a straight noodle on him. Maybe I can do more like a long type deal. There we go. Yes, just be faster than the other guys. There we go. Get out of there. That's not what I wanted to do. That's really not the play that I wanted. Okay. There was, I wanted either RB or X. All right. I've been able to move down the field with relative ease. We're now in the red zone. Running it with Jonathan Silver. A couple little pass plays here and there. Oop, Patrick Shupp goes down. And, alright. Here we go. There we go. Touchdown. Blue Hens. It's LaBoy. He's that LaBoy. We might just have a shutout in our first game of the season. It's FCS East, I'm pretty sure we have backups in the game at this point, and they're still getting sacked like every single play. Or TFL. There we go. So 28-0. There's no chance for Brock Ladler to survive out there. Dude is getting pumped every single play, and they just have to bring it back up into the game. Number 9. Almost the end of the third quarter. Still a quarter left to go. Who knows? Maybe they can come back. Line. Alright, they made it down to the red zone. Do they have it in them to get a little 4th down? No, yeah. I had hope for them for a second, and then just didn't. Anyways, our ball. Damn, Parker just got his ability going. So, 4 yards. Alright, back down to the red zone again. Jonathan Silver took him out of the game. Had some wear and tear going on. Now, seeing Fleur out of the game, too. A couple of our guys getting injured, especially on the offensive line. So, I've been trying to do some subs, and now we have our HB4 in the game. Get him out. Anybody with any injuries of any type, take him out of there. We do not want to get our starters injured because we don't have much depth after that. Yep, we can keep Oliver Red in. Or Spiller. Alright, and it worked. Quarterback draw into the end zone. Touchdown. Zach Silvers, right? So, 4 total touchdowns for him today. And I think this is going to be pretty much game. So this is Zach Silvers. Zach Marker. And field goal should be good for PAT. Boom. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. That concludes our first game in the UDL Dynasty. UDL. Jonathan Silvers, absolute beast. 16 for 103, 2 touchdowns. He was also awesome in the receiving game. And Zach Marker, he's balling out today. Really a fun first game. A shutout to open up the season against an FCS team, but still, win is a win. 3 touchdowns, 2 INTs for Marker, 200. About what you'd expect from a 74 overall. And then he also had a rushing touchdown with 15. And Jonathan Silver, 16, 103 touchdown. Silver also, what did he have? Yep, he had a receiving and a rushing touchdown, 7 for 43. And then Nicholas LeBoy, 4 for 35 and a touchdown. Max Patterson looked nice. And Jake Thaw had 1 catch for 80 yards and a touchdown. So 1 catch on the season is a touchdown. That's awesome. Jake Thaw, absolute beast. Speedster, so which is fun. 2 sacks for Ethan Saunders. 64 overall senior, and he's doing that. Wow. Gavin Rule, sack, game training. Lots of TFLs in here too. Very nice first game. Love to see a shutout whenever you can get it. So we're now 1-0 as a 67 overall team. Still nothing much has changed. Still not a good championship contender. Not good brand exposure. These are all things that'll be worked on in time. And then looking at the recruiting, first for Reggie Elam, which is good. Dylan Ollie, Denson, Hakeem Clue first, and Matt Castile. Alright. In the next episode, we will have a big test against Colorado. Deion Sanders and the Colorado Buffs. I don't think Deion's in the game, but still playing Deion basically, and the Colorado Buffaloes. But yeah, this video, it's been we've been recording for a while, but like I said, I've been very excited to make this video. Very excited for College Football 26, and I hope you guys all are too. I will see you all in the next one, where we can hopefully get some more recruiting going and get a dub against Colorado. But until then, I will see you guys next time. Just want to say one more thing before we close the video out. Go Blue Hens! Let's go!